Yorda Lana Meba Yanda Barazo Bezan Rumbo Jedo Baraza. Sandra achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. We take refuge in the Kandaru Lama and the lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deity of the mandalas of Yadams. We take refuge in the horizontal Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble Dakas, Dakinis, and the Dhamma guardians, possessors of the eye of wisdom. Enter, I attain the heart of enlightenment. I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and the likewise in the example of the Bodhisattvas, as the previous Buddhas embodied enlightened mind and the progress on the Bodhisattva's path. I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, giving birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stage of the path. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha most excellent, I take refuge under enlightenment reached by the merit of Janarastra and other good deeds. May I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. May all mother sentient beings, boundless as the sky, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. So we can skip this 7-line prayer long one. Mandala. The ground is sprinkling with the scented water and the strewn with the flowers. It is adorned with the Meru, the spring mountain, the 4 continents, the sun and the moon. As Buddha fell out for it, may all sentient beings attain the happiness as Buddha fares. To the Lama who possesses the 3 kayas, I offer altar, inner and secret offerings. With my body, wealth, and all that is visible, please grant me the supreme realization enlightenment. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offerings, confession, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, for the sake of the enlightenment of all sentient beings, all these are dedicated. Om Guru Renamandala Bunzamanga Samandra Zavar Samaye Ahom. Equal refuge, ornament of the world. Your fame provides the 3,000 worlds. You are the victor of Jadara with adore. I bore at the feet of Father Jiti Sungon, continually attain with no one but you. Compassionate one, grant your blessings, dispel darkness that surrounds my heart. Please bless me so that I can realize the unlimited nature of mind. Please stand aware of the Dharma of the two-way hackers and the combination according to disposition and likewise the mental capacity of sentient beings. His wisdom is brilliant like the sun, free of the clouds of two worlds, and perceive the various steps of knowledge in the true nature. For this reason, he holds the wisdom text at his heart. He has a compassion for beings who suffering from the darkness of ignorance and the prison of samsara as a father for only son. Like a thunderclap, he wakens those are sleeping in ignorance and losing the charm of karma through the 60 branch of Haramana's speech. He wears the wisdom silver to cast settling over suffering to dispel darkness over confusion. In the Buddhist hour form, he is pure from beginningless time, fully accomplished in the 10 levels and perfect in the body of all knowledge. I supplicate you, Manjushri, adorned by the 112 sons of Buddha to dispel darkness of my ignorance. You who are the perfect, youthful body, whose flame of wisdom blazes, and dispel darkness of all ignorance, I posted before you and praise you, Manjushri. Om Arapasana de 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 Om Arapasana. No Arapasana de Om 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 Arapasana. Om Arapasana de 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 Om Arapasana. Om Arapasana de 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 Om Arapasana. Arabazanade, 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 Wange Shorum, Wange Shorum, Wange Shorum. Wange Joromo, 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 Wange Joromo. Wange Joromo, Wange Joromo, Wange Joromo, Wange Joromo, Wange Joromo, Wange Joromo. Wange Joromo, 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 Wange Joromo. Wange Joromo. Yone Gelen Chang Wai Bo Yi Xie Zhong Me Rab De Baran Ji De Do Mo Men Sar Yang Bar Yang La San Zer Du. Next, we're going to do the Milarepa Guru Yoga. Above the crown of my head, up in lotus moon, is Jetsin Jepadorje. The color of his body is clear blue and he wears white cotton. The locks of his hair are turned outwards. His right hand is held close at the right ear. His left hand is in the resting in economity mudra, order scorecard. Rolling with your experience of the turbulent 5 legs of promoter wisdom utterly blessing with majestic brilliance. Surrounding with melodies, invisible Vajra songs, through your compassion, think of me with love. Bless me to attain the 5 kayas and the 5 promoter wisdoms. Bless me to meet with the inner face of the way things are. Bless me so that the discursive thoughts are as meditation. Bless me so that I may bring negative condition into the path. Bless me to that negative actions, misdeeds, and obscurations are purified. Bless me so that the purified of views are severed. Bless me so that I will generate revelation to samsara. Bless me so that I will accomplish the rainbow body of Conchara. Rang je war pe de den je se ye bai dor jen gom dong ho sang re ga se wo ra jin de so bai sa ye nin je do ga ra din yong be nyam ya do ya ran ye xie wo ngai chu be long ze ze rab de ba wa re yong me dor jen gar yang ro tu je da lai se ve Nga ye xie nga do xin jie lo ne lo rang ya ren jia war xin jie nam do gom den jia war xin jie lo jing e lam de long war xin jie lo leng e de zhe da war xin jie da wai kor sai chu war xin jie long kor wai xin lo jie war xin jie jia leng kar jun zhe war xin jie lo Hong An Guru Hasan Ben Zahong. 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 So next we're going to do the Namo Guru. Virginia going to share the Namo Guru. Anyone can share the screen share? Screen share the Namo Guru. Screen share. Otherwise.
See, I can get it on my phone.
Oh, you have phone? Okay,
Yes.
then that's good. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it comes screen share too.
Is that?
Yeah.
Thank you. In the vast sky of the glorious Dharma Dhatu, without boundaries, no center, you pervade all dharmas. Remembering again and again, Vajradhara, the Dharmakaya, I supplicate you with one pointed mind, full of yearning, Guru, grant your blessing so that I may be realized like you, Guru, grant your blessings so that I may be realized like you. Clouds gather in the east over the land of Sehol, billowing mists of blessings arise. Remembering again and again the Tilo Prajnapatra, I supplicate you with one appointed mind, full of yearning, Guru, grant your blessing so that I may be realized like Guru, grant your blessing so that I may be realized like you. Red lightning flashes over Push Bahari in the east. You underwent 12 trials for the sake of Dharma, remembering again and again. Learn Ma Pandita Naropa. I supplicate you with one appointed mind, full of yearning. Guru, grant your blessing so that I may be realized like Guru, grant your blessing so that I may be realized like you. The turquoise dragon thunders in the south. Overthrow you translated the teachings of the hearing lineage. Remembering again and again the translator, Mapalotsawa, I supplicate you with one appointed mind, full of yearning, Guru, grant your blessing so that I may be realized like Guru, grant your blessing so that I may be realized like you. A gentle rain is falling in the highlands of the Lachi snow range. Your instructions flow together into a lake. Remembering again and again, glorious Sherpa Dorje, I supplicate you with one pointed mind, full of yearning, O Guru, grant your blessings so that I may be realized like Guru. Grant your blessings so that I may be realized like Guru. Grant your blessings so that I may be realized like you. The earth is soaked in the east, in the Dalka Campo hills, by the flowing streams of the waters of clear light. Remembering again and again the Lord, King of physicians, I supplicate you with one appointed mind, full of yearning. Guru, grant your blessing so that I may be realized like Guru. Grant your blessing so that I may be realized like you. Shoot sprout in the land of Fatmotru. You reveal the treasure of the profound secret tantra, remembering again and again, oh Lord, the self-born Buddha, supplicate you with one pointed mind, full of yearning. Guru, grant your blessing so that I may be realized like Guru. Grant your blessing so that I may be realized like you. The 6 grains ripen in the north, in the region of Trikon. The 6 grains prevail, 6 realms of beings, remembering again and again the kindest lords of Dharma. I supplicate you with one appointed mind, full of yearning. Guru, grant your blessing so that I may be realized like Guru. Grant your blessing so that I may be realized like Guru. Grant your blessings so that I may be realized like you. On the crown of my head, on a sun and moon seat, sits my kind root guru, inseparable from Vajradhara, remembering again and again my kind root guru. I supplicate you with one appointed mind, full of yearning. Guru, grant your blessing so that I may be realized like Guru. Grant your blessing so that I may be realized like you. Thank you, Kanta.
Thank you.
Sangha.
Thank you, Virginia. Okay, so next, go to ready to the teaching. Ge du je xiao je rei san zhong yin je me de de je bong zhong ba si je leng bo da re ji be xiao je jia bei xiao la zo ruan de do je jiang jian de lo na ro dang ba ba ma la ji je gang bo ba mo zhe ba jia ruan di gong bei ga ju la ma nang lai zo ruan de rou mei ji je yan je bo zhang ni Zom san je gen je ngo nye rang sem je ge ngo som dong ze be za we la me ya la zo ruan de Okay, Milarepa. So which one Milarepa we have?
Chapter 12, Kempo?
Chapter 12?
Yes, and it's the bottom of page 3.
Here. Yeah, there.
Chapter 12. Oh.
Yes, that's correct. The shepherd's search for mind.
Thousand of wife. So we already did this one. Thousand wife and said one might not need son. and the daughters, but without a relative life. First when
It's the bottom where it says the couple then said, indeed.
the couple then said, okay, so now we are this chapter 12. Chapter 12. Milarepa stuck with these two couples together. So, and he asked food actually. Then they wanted to become Milarepas. They want to adopt a son. So they offer land, they offer house, they offer everything. So they asked, you can marry, you can have a wife, you can have a son, you can have a daughter, and everything they offered. So Milarepa denied one by one. He didn't accept anything. So looks like Milarepa no compassion, right? No, he not happy for these couples, what they want. So what happened that? Then actually it's really good is Milarepa saying for them, he is the same as the sun. Sun cannot be only one village. Sun must be go shine to all over the world. So Milarepa said, I cannot belong to only your family. I have to benefit all sentient beings. So the couple have to understand that. Then couple then said, indeed, you may not need to cleanse me. However, since we own a great deal of property, but still they don't understand. So due to human beings' ignorance, always my way is a highway. The thing is, the saying what sharing to Milarepa is the right. So that's kind of happening for us too. We think what we're saying, doing, is correct. And the other who denied, we think they are incorrect. So then they're offering the land again, Milarepa. They said they have beautiful property, so they can offer to that for Milarepa. What do you like to have and take care of it? Then Milarepa replied, as the sun and the moon never stop to brighten one small place, so I devoted myself to the welfare of all sentient beings. That's it. The point is, when Buddha enlightened, so when he went back to his kingdom, then his father and his family and all his kingdom's ministers offered again the kingdom to Buddha Shakyamuni. He also said exactly the same thing. He told them, I wanted to benefit all mother sentient beings. I cannot be stuck with only one kingdom. I have to belong to every single being, not only one kingdom. So Milarepa also saying here, he cannot be belong to one family. He have to benefit all beings. This is his example. Moon never stop to break in one small place. So I devote myself to the welfare of all sentient beings. I cannot therefore become a member of your family. So that's the reason I cannot be your family. By merely beholding me, both of you will be benefit in this and future lives. Actually, Milarepa belong to their family, then he cannot benefit to them because they don't see the Milarepa's qualities. That just thing is the same as like ordinary people. So then Milarepa cannot benefit in this life. He cannot benefit the future life. And Milarepa goal is more further or more bigger. So if he not belong to that family, then he can benefit to them. So that's why you will be benefit in this life and the future life. I will also make a wish that we may meet in the pure land of origin. So Milarepa dedication prayer to them, and he said, I can pray you we can meet in the pure land. Milarepa then bursts into another song, giving another song to these two couples. So we have to think about, we have these issues ourselves, these two couples idea, and the idea is not suited for the yogis, practitioners. So now we're hearing this song realization from, again, realizers, Milarepa. And next singer is, we have some singers here, but they are be here temporarily. So many programs going on here. So when we get them, let them to sing here first.
Well, that first leads to self-enjoyment, making other people envious. However, one much has will never feel it's enough. Until one is bound by the miser's demon, it is then hard to spend it on virtuous deeds. Wealth provokes enemies and stirs up a ghost. One works hard to gather riches, with others will spend, which others will spend. In the end, all one struggles for life and death. You see, in the end, one struggles for life and death. So to amass wealth and money invites enemy, and therefore I renounce the delusions of samsara. To become the victim of deceitful devils, I have no appetite. To become the victim of deceitful devils, I have no appetite. No, no, no. To become the victims or deceitful devils, I have no appetite. To become victim deceitful devils, I have no appetite.
Thank you. Okay, word leads to self-enjoyment, making other people enjoy us. So he said this material things enjoy, right, first? Then however much one has, one never feels it's enough. So that's the we can see in human beings, self-grasping. Never ever enough. So just according to individual capacity, actually, even this bugs also never enough. They create 24 hours their own, whatever they can, never enough for them too. Then animals, their capacity, they never enough what they need. Then human beings is more strong beings, more strong, like we can see the animal not that much power than human beings. Human beings are more powerful. So due to human beings self-grasping, whatever we own, we never ever enough. So that's why true Zambala is, Nagarjuna says, true Zambala is a satisfied mind. Long as you have a satisfy your mind, that is a true Zambala. Come from in the inner Zambala, come from your mind. If you don't have satisfy, not enough mind, then never ever enough anything. Power is never enough. If you are a leader of the village, you want to be leader of the city. If you are leader of the city, you want to be leader of the state. You know, if you be leader of the state, you want to be leader of the country, president. You are leader of the country, so you want famous in the world. So you wanted to hold famous and the supreme person in the world. So then they die. So everything has limited. So that's why the power never enough. Then never satisfy. We also think about to say the material object never enough. When we are kids, so we have $100 with in the pocket, we are enough, we are happy. But then slowly you get $1,000, so never satisfy, you need $2,000. You get $2,000, never enough. You need $100,000. $100,000, then you think, oh, I cannot buy house, I cannot buy car, I cannot survive many things. You're thinking about all this. You know what you have to do, then nothing enough. Then you have $1 million, then you think that your house is not great, your car is not great, so it's not enough. So you need $1 million home. Okay, so $1 million home, then you don't have food. You don't have to pay for your insurance, medicals, and car, and like daily, you know, your supports, anything. You don't have enough. Okay, so you need $2 million, your budget. One is 100 million for your home, 100 million and other things. So you get $2 million, then you think your home is not enough. Your home need at least 100 million and a half something, you know, like 1,500,000 home you need. Your home is not great. So you have that, then not enough 200 millions your home need, $100,000 car you need. So then one car not enough, you need 2 cars. One car is in the city, one car is in the vacation, one car is in the mountain. So that kind, you know, then never ever enough. So that's why Milarepa say, however much one has, one never first it is enough. So good thing is satisfy our mind. Then you are richest person in the world. So you have more owned things, you are more hungry ghost. You are more rich, you are more hungry ghost. So then, you know, whatever you have not enough, they are always wanting others. So that then become a hungry ghost. So however much one has, one never first is enough. That's a good lesson for us. Whatever we have to satisfy, enjoy, and then something you get, you know, good, and then also do some create accumulation, Mary, offerings and generosity, doing some good things. So that is also create good things, karma, for when we die, we can carry that with us. So, you know, whatever we own, and we in this life, when we die, nothing is a benefit. So that's why we can have own something. We also use good way to benefit others, benefit us, not causes of suffering. We have to create causes of happiness. As long as you know to create causes of happiness, then whatever you own, no problem. If you create causes of suffering, then even you own $100 is suffering, causes of suffering. If you know how to create the causes of happiness, then you can own $1 million, $2 million, $1 billion, no problem. So it's a causes of happiness, and we can create so many causes of happiness. And then also, you know that when we die, it's our future life food, you know, safe for our future life, our insurance. So that's what we can create. Then sometimes we think, oh, I don't have enough. I wanted to do some good things, and I need more. I want to do some good things. So that's also some, you know, misunderstand. Little bit wrong idea. Some people has everything enough, then they think, oh, I needed to win laundry. So they buy laundries all the time, and then lotteries, yeah, lotteries. Sorry, thank you, lotteries. Okay, buy the lotteries. They also ask me pray for win the lotteries. I say why? So they say I wanted to help others. You have a good idea, but when you win the lotteries, I don't think that mine is the same. You know. So sometimes we don't win the lotteries. That is a good thing. We are not stuck with the samsara again. Maybe that create samsara, causes more samsara. We don't know. So if you win, it's good. Nothing wrong, but you don't win something lotteries, don't feel bad, okay? So when you buy lotteries, you have good intention, it's good. Okay, so if you don't win, you think it's good. Because I don't win, the reason I'm not stuck samsara again. If you win, then you stay in your promise. Kept promise. But very hard to keep promise. You know, that's the mara comes in your mind, in your hand. So mara come to in your hand, your home, no easy to keep promise. That's why all these politicians lost when they get the power. The rich people also lost promise too. When they're starting business, I know many people has good intentions, good ideas. But when they're gaining more this material things, they're lost. So then the 100% thinking about this material never satisfy, so mind is become hungry ghost. The you see then person is 100% changed. Because Mara is come to in your home. That's why we have to know how to dealing with the Maras. Until one is bound by measures and demons. See, there is a demons. Like we are stuck with the demons. Milarepa, you know, he accept what they offer because it's easy. You know, Milarepa, we think easy. He hold these things, but so Milarepa actually he accept these things. For him, no problem, but he teaching us. Okay, the point is he teaching us. Even this kind of happening, you know, is become, you know, causes of samsara, causes of destruction, suffering. So otherwise, Milarepa, he already enlightened. He has no attachment. Whatever they say, he listen to them, make them joy. But for him, it's nothing problem. You know, the point is his followers. They have to care for. That's why he give teaching for us. It's the hard to. It is been then hard to spend it on virtuous deeds. So very hard to practice Dharma. So we think it's something is no problem, but they create slowly causes of samsara, strong and strong. You stuck there, you cannot then moved. So example, okay, I want to buy a beautiful home. No, you don't need, you want. Okay, so it's good. You say, I'm going to buy a beautiful home, and then, you know, I can make something good things there. People can enjoy. So maybe you have good thoughts first. When you bought, your mind is not there. then you stuck there. You have to pay insurance, you have to pay bills, and you have to maintain it all the time. But actually that house is truly you no need. You have another home. When you need, you have, but you want. So then become you are serving of the home. So then you have to make more money because you have to pay for that house. Yeah. So you stuck there. And buy the house is no problem, but maintaining is a problem. Right? Your marriage is no problem. So maintaining the family is a problem. Okay. You drink alcohol is no problem. You lose your mind is problem. Consciousness lost. So then you are stuck there and create a negative karma. So that's why, before happening, we stop things, but directly many things not the problem, but it's slowly you stuck with the problems. So Milarepa, he can accept these things, no problem, but then you cannot practice the Dharma. You stuck there. So long as you have family, you cannot really much do practice. But good thing, Milarepa's teaching is more open mind. So every lay people has opportunity. See, this story is also lesson for us. Good for us is even the old people still have opportunity to liberate. You do good things. Never too late. This lesson is never too late. Long as you have this conditions comes, you put effort. It's something happening, always good things. We can change any moment, any time. So never too late, you can change. That's why I think it's good to, like we see, we have become, follower Milarepa and practice the Dharma. It's good thing, never too late, we can change. So this couple is old, but Milarepa giving teachings, they can liberate. This all condition comes. So we have these conditions right now. This teaching is embodiment of Milarepa. This teaching is, embodiment of the Milarepa's teaching, everything. So when Buddha passed Nirvana, he said, future, I am become the letters, Dharma. So, he said, I'm be with Dharma. So this is a Milarepa also with us. No, we follow this teaching, Milarepa is with us. So same is this couple, Milarepa airport to their home. Same, this teaching is, come to us. Is Milarepa is come to us. So you don't need to feel bad. I didn't meet Milarepa. Even you meet face to face Milarepa, coming another story, don't follow there. You see, it's no benefit. So this teaching is come to us, means Milarepa is come to us. So now we have to use this practice. Milarepa is always with us. So Milarepa benefit in this couple, same is Milarepa benefit us. Never too late. Long as you put effort and practice meditate, Milarepa is always with us. So that's we have to learn, think about these stories and Milarepa activities. Never finishes benefit, never ever finish. Word provoke enemies and stirs up ghost. See, word create a gaining material object, then it's become enemy. It's become create. We are same as hungry ghost. That's really true. If we don't have enough satisfied mind, never ever get enough. Truly, we see, this business people who make millions of dollars monthly, they are really hungry ghosts. Then they don't have time, even moments, to be with, like, of course, cannot be with nature 100%. They cannot be with the family. So already lost. They're lost already in the relatively, samsara lost. Absolute true loss, the spiritual loss, samsara loss. They're lost both. I see that many people who has so much gaining material things, they're lost both. They don't have a happy life, lost samsara. They don't have a happy family. They become hungry ghost. And then of course they lost spiritual, no spiritual connections become. It's so Mara is so strong for them. So that's why we pray for them. Gaining power is become that person is 100% controlled by Mara. That person is the innocent. Mara's innocent. Think about the Putin is Mara's innocent. Do you understand like what I'm talking about? Like 100% Mara's controlled these guys. So they don't have anything kind of recognize good things. So they are become innocent, Mara's innocent. So we pray for them. So what they're suffering, they're really suffering, extremely suffering they are. They don't have a happy life. No happy life this life, no happy future life. Eons, no happy life. They're lost. So they are called in the you study the Gambopa's geonomic liberation. The geonomic liberation talk about 5 families. The last one is called broken family. They are broken family. The eons are stuck in samsara. Very hard to liberate. Enlightenment so far away. Even they have nature, but connection is so far. We extremely love compassion to these guys. If we are practitioner, so they're lost already. Samsara, suffering. They're most suffering person in this planet. We have to pray for them. That's why they're so strong. Mara is very powerful. They can destroy so many other beings' happiness too. Because you create negative karma so strong, then you have this power to destroy other beings' happiness. You create so much virtuous deeds, you have a power for benefit many other beings. You create so much no virtuous deeds, you can destroy so many beings' happiness. If you don't have a strong no virtuous deeds, you cannot that much destroy others' happiness. You don't have that much virtuous deeds, accumulation merit, you cannot benefit that much other people, other beings. So Buddha, Shakyamuni, he created eons accumulation merit. That's why he has so much power benefit other beings. Never end. So we can become Buddha, but could be we don't have same as his accumulation merit. We have our ability to benefit others. Okay, Milarepa gaining so much accumulation merit. That's why he has this power, benefit for others. Never finish, distinguish, exhaust his benefits. He already sharing. He's the same as moon. He's the same as the sun. So benefit other beings. So never end his benefits. Then in this, who received this Milarepa's teaching, who has connected with Milarepa, they also can enlightenment, but they don't have the same is Milarepa's gaining accumulation merit. They have their own benefit, liberate, but let benefit others. So even we cannot do same as Milarepa, but we can follow these guys, what that does. We can liberate ourselves. So this is instruction for us. Good too, we have to learn. Milarepa teaching is most important, is for us, because reason is Milarepa giving so many opportunity, examples for young people, old people, uneducated people, lay people. Doesn't matter who you are. every single individual has different connections, benefit, long as you have these connections, these teachings practice. So then each practitioner has also different ways benefit for others. That's why think about Marpa, Lotsawa, Milarepa, Gambopa, three of them, no same. Three of them, totally lifestyle is different. So that means like this practitioner realize also has a different situation. I mean, the different ways benefit, like you can follow example, different, path, you can learn. Milarepa has, I mean, the Marpa Lotsa, he has home, he has a wife, he has his son, he has many students, he has a temple. Marpa Lotsawa. But he gaining realization, enlightened. He created different kind of students, benefit for others. The Milarepa journey is totally different. He didn't have homes. He denied everything. Yeah. Even he denied this monks' robes. What we follow the rules in the monastery. Everything he denied it. This samsara, the follow by think about this, is a married, create a family, and a son, wife, husband, car, house, land, everything he denied it. He don't follow that directions. He don't follow the same as monastery traditions too. He denied it. This is another pathway to have follow. Then look to Gambopa, it's totally different than Marpa Lotsa and Milarepa. Gambopa is scholar and holder of so many lineages and sharing teachings, all is performed, organized, step by step, and bring all these different kind of instruction is one. So that's why he can hold this yogis, wired guys lineage. And he can hold also Buddha's lineage, like spiritual, like monastic tradition too. He bring all these lineages together. So he has that ability. Other Milarepa students, they have their ability to liberate themselves, but they don't have ability to bring all this together. That's why Milarepa, he has a, his son is Rechong, but he didn't give the lineage holder for that person because he has so much qualities on other hand, but he cannot bring all this together. Only the Gambopa has this ability, bring together. So also if Milarepa lineage holder by kind of Rechong by this kind of lineage holders, then one day you lose another, traditions too. So that's why Gambopa can bring this blessing and another, like Milarepa's path, and then tradition, Buddha's, monastery tradition, all this bring together. He give every, both has, opportunity, bring together, not going to like contradict each other. So that's he reuniting again. Gambopa bring together this Milarepa's tradition and the spiritual, lineage traditions bring together. Then he wrote this Geonomic liberation is first Tibetan tradition, Lamrim teaching. So after that, all these Tibetan masters follow the Gambopa's Geonomic liberation. So Gelug tradition have Lamrim text. They always talk about that teaching. Actually, based on everything is Jonoming liberation, Gambopa. And then such a tradition, Nyingma, all these wrote books, is based on everything is in the Gambopa Jonoming liberation. That's why, you know, it's His Holiness Dalai Lama's teacher is his name is Kunu Tenzin Jamso, is one of the yogi, very similar Milarepa, and not really high level like big names, anything. He goes teachings, sharing teachings, and I heard he go to Bodhi Gaya, stay there monthly, practice, meditate, and very similar Milarepa. And then slowly His Holiness Dalai Lama recognized that person is realizes he went to see this teacher and receiving all the teachings from many teachings from this Kuna Tenzin Jamso is the yogi Tenzin Jamso, Kuna Tenzin Jamso. Dalai Lama received many teachings from him, especially way of Bodhisattva. And then Dalai Lama received this Jonoming liberation from him. So Kuna Tenzin Jamso told the Dalai Lama, the Jonoming liberation is most profound teaching. So then His Holiness Dalai Lama started share this teaching. He shared many times in this Jonoming liberation teachings for in Dharamsala. So, you know, that's why this Jonoming liberation said he Kunatenzin Jamso, he told the Dalai Lama is all the essence of Lamrem text and the first teaching, Lamrem starting like basic or the way to path. Very important teaching. You read that book, is you really know the Buddha Dharma. It's very beautiful. Okay, so that's the Jonoming liberation Gambopa wrote. Then he has many books. This is the one of famous one. That's all the lineages follow this book. Then I heard, you know, when I was in Virginia a couple months ago, one of His Holiness Dalai Lama's secretary, many years, former secretary, he and I eat together. So, and he told me when he was in Dharamsala, one day His Holiness Dalai Lama told him, Kunu Tenzin Jamso's disciple, one Lama, he wanted to receive teaching from that person, asked him to bring that guy in Dharamsala. So they went to Log, and they just kind of, you know, didn't tell him you have to share teaching to Holiness Dalai Lama, because he is ordinary, regular monk. Actually, Kunu Tenzin Jamso, that yogi is a disciple, and they bring him to Dharamsala. Then they bring to Dharamsala, and I said, okay, no, you have to share teaching to Holiness Dalai Lama. He's so scared and nervous. So then next time, he despaired. He ran away. Yes. That's he ran away.
Oh, man.
They didn't know where he is.
Oh, man.
So he almost got attacked. He said he cannot do that. So he ran away. Then they told His Holiness, he's not there. What are we going to do? Dalai Lama said, you have to bring back him. Look to him. Where is he? So then they're searching him. They're all the way to Himachal Pradesh, the state. No, he is not in Dharamsala. He ran away all the way to Manali. Is another going back to his hometown. So
That's very far.
they found him there, and Holiness told, take his car and bring him back to his car. So they asked him to come his car. He said, no, I cannot stay in His Holiness car. He denied. He doesn't want to stay in his car. So then they kind of kidnapped him. You know, they put his car, drove to Dharamsala. So
Amazing.
then actually, of course, he's so scared and nervous. He cannot share teaching to His Holiness. Holiness said, you are Tenzin Jamso, you know, Kunu Tenzin Jamso, who passed away. Actually, His Holiness received many teachings from him. So now his disciple more, you know, like have lineages and the teachings, that teacher. But he never shared the teaching for others. So then His Holiness told him, you don't have to share, but you have to give me transmissions, many teachings. So that's it. Then he no choice. So he have to stay there and he have to share, you know, do many transmissions what he has to His Holiness for Holiness offering. So, you know, that's it's really, I thought it's very, very good. His Holiness Dalai Lama has wisdom and he has really spiritual and follow. He has quality I recognize, because otherwise, like, His Holiness is the highest name in the Buddhist tradition. So no one has more higher than that spiritual name. So you think I'm in the best in the world. So who you going to look to, you know, like one monk and just know any names and know like spiritual teacher. So looking that kind of person and receiving teaching means like he really looking for true teaching, not follow the names, you know. Then also he respect his teacher. He thinks the Kuno Tenzin Jamso is his guru. So his disciple is that person. He wanted to have connections and receive teachings. So that means holiness has really strong connect with the Dharma and the spiritual quality. That's created me very strong connect with Dalai Lama is devotion. You know, otherwise you can bring like big names, teachers. Yeah. So that's also next time you have to think, okay, so who really have good spiritual connections? That's you have to follow. And who really practicing Dharma, we have to follow that person. No need also follow the, you know, like only name and so who some not really connect with the spiritual, strong practicing. So in Tibetan tradition, later, you know, different then. I mean, see, this holiness names get by the, you know, by young boys. So everyone bow down and respect and ask teachings to them. I think they're not ready to share the teaching. They have to practice. They have to learn first Dharma and practice. Then you have a name that is good because you have some accumulation merit. That's why you have that name. So then the name is have to benefit for others, practice Dharma. So when they get highest like holiness names, can be Mara can destroy, you know, easily because it's like you have higher names, they have your more Maras. So that's why they have to practice more, have to more practice Dharma than ordinary people. And another story, when His Holiness Chesang arrived in India, and then he went to the 3-year retreat with Chunga Rinpoche, one of the Drigong Kagyu yogi. So he has all these Drigong Kagyu lineage teachings. When he was in India, the people didn't recognize his realizer, his the lineage holder practitioner, the Yunga Rinpoche. You know, I heard when he arrived in India, it's called Bir Hemachar, it's close to Dharamsa area. Then they have a Tibetan community. And then when the refugees come to India, they have to work very hard for survive. The India government give a job is the created the hardwares in the Himalayas. You know, they're walking in the road. So Yunga Rinpoche, he also walking with them, but people, I heard people doesn't like him because they have like groups have to do together. The each group say, I don't want to walk with him. I don't want to walk with him. Denied it, you know, each groups. And then they don't know who is he. He is the secret yogi, realizer. And the way he doing things is like kind of, I heard, you know, I didn't meet him, but I heard unusual, you know, doesn't want to do much these labors, you know. So it's unusual, like no same is like other people's opinions. That's why other people groups, they don't want to be, he's part of a group. And he has a very difficult time. I heard that time, but locally, but of course, in no level, he don't have difficulties because he has practice level. Then slowly some lamas recognize he has all these teachings. And I heard that time, Digong Kaju, no in monasteries in India, you're only in the Ladakh area. But one of the Duba Kaju lineage teacher, so that's a Kenshin Koncho Jamsen Rinpoche, he shared me, the Kenshin Koncho Jamsen, he has a very connection with this younger Rinpoche and Kono Tenzin Jamso both. So Kenshin Koncho Jamsen, he shared me these stories, when younger, people don't know. So then one day he meet one of the Duba Kaju teacher Lama. He has temple, he has monks. So then that teacher talked with the younger Rinpoche. Then he's very suppressing, and he has all these lineage teachings. He recognized he has a really strong high level practice. Then he invited him to share teachings to his monastery. Then younger Rinpoche said, "No, I'm not going to share the teaching into your monastery because I wanted to the hold this lineage, someone Digong Kaju tradition, not come to your place." He denied that. Then he told Digong Kaju, Ladakh monasteries, you guys have to invite this teacher to there. So he has so much knowledge and realization, all these teachings. So otherwise we're going to lose. Then Ladakh, this Digong Kaju monasteries invited him to in Ladakh. So then he did these teachings to them and created a 3-year retreat. So Holiness Chesang went to in Ladakh and went to the retreat. So I heard, I don't know, but I heard the people say the younger Rinpoche, he put very hard, difficult, more His Holiness Chesang than others, because he told, him is you have to do extra practice than others. So you have to lineage holder name, so you have to create more accumulation and you have to put more effort practice. In the 3-year retreat, during that time, His Holiness Chesang has more hardship and difficulty because he put more harder and difficulty to him, So that's why this yogi practitioner, we don't know who is, but they are special. But then who has names, they have to put more effort, more practice. Then there must be special. Then when they get realized and can benefit more other beings, because that's the lineage, names, there can be more benefit. That's why they have to create a more accumulation merit. Okay, so that's kind of, stories just comes hearing with other people. I share with you here. So now, where they evoke enemies and stirs up gods, one word hard together reaches which others were spent. In the end, one stagger for life and death. See, end of the for death. To amass wealth and money invites enemies. So I renounce the delusions of samsara to become the victim of deceitful desires, right?
Yeah.
I have no appreciate or appetite.
Like not hungry.
He not hungry for these things, yeah, Milarepa. So it's good to think about this, and the point is we cannot go to two extremes. So both are suffering. In this time, we need to create ourselves a balance. Don't go too extreme. So whatever you have, enjoy, and we cannot be too extreme, giving up everything too. These songs give the couple unshakable faith in Milarepa. So then these two couples become very strong devotional allies. And they give away all their possessions for the sake of the Dharma. So they give up everything. Everything means like they're giving, because too much they have. The couple is rich. And then they're looking for, the someone, the the nephews, niece, and the sons, daughters wanted to hold their possessions, their wealth, but they don't have. That's why they accept Milarepa as their adopted son. So if you give it to them, no benefit. Clearly we know, then they also no satisfied, no happy, even whatever you have given to them. So Milarepa is giving to them is a true happiness for them. They begin to practice the Japanese teaching and where forever realize from feeling into the three lower realms. They become realization and free from lower realms. When they die, the path of the Buddha and step by step appreciate Buddhahood. See, that step by step going to gaining realizations. They become enlightened Buddhahood. After this, the Jetsin return to the Buddha cave of Rama. His former patron gave their service and offerings to him, and he remained there in inspired mode. So he stayed there some times. Then one day, two young shepherds come to him. Two young boys shepherds come to him. The younger one asks, "Dear Lama, have you a companion Milarepa repellent?" So younger one, he has connections. This older guy, he don't have connections. So that's why we think about spiritual is in the world. Dharma is in the world. Many people no connections. No connections cannot get benefit. So Milarepa was there. Two young boys come. Actually, both have to get benefit, but other one not. Because no connection, older one. Younger one, he has connection. He asks Milarepa these questions. Even you have asked question, you interesting, you something like you want to know. That's also open your mind, connection. You have karmic happening. Then Milarepa replied. It's a song of realization, right?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I don't think so. No, then the song comes after. It's a conversation.
Okay. Yes, I have. He said, yes, he has. So this guy, he not see anyone there. Then he said, who is he? He. His name is Frank Bodhihat. He said, Bodhicitta, I think. He said, my friend is Bodhicitta. My company is Bodhicitta. Then where is he? No. So this guy, he don't see Bodhicitta because his capacity. He said, where is he? His name is Frank Bodhihat. Where is he? He know. In the house of the universal seeds consciousness. So he said, the universal is the mind, and the Buddha is inside there. Bodhicitta is inside the mind. The kind of, the instruction is, what do you mean by that? So he said, what does that means? My own body. It's your own. He said, then Milarepa said, my own body, I think. The elder boy then said, Lama, we had better go. He said, Lama, we have to go. We cannot do with the things dealing with you because you are crazy. So this guy see he's crazy. We sometimes see other like crazy people. What we reaction, same is this older boy reaction. Milarepa, he put crazy. As you cannot guide us, he said, you cannot do with us anything. So we have to go. But the younger one said, younger one is wrapping in karma. Do you mean this consciousness is mind itself? So he asked question again, and that the physical body is the house of the mind. So you're talking about, he said, the mind is consciousness. If mind is consciousness, the house is a body, right? So Milarepa say yes, that is correct. So he give like simple way. He say yes, but it's actually more deeper than that. He cannot give more deeper than that because due to his idea level. So yes, that's correct. The boy continues, so he now stop questions. We know that, or enough. Although I say we know that, although a house usually belongs only to one person, many people can enter it. So we always find a number of people living in one house. In the same way, is there only one mind in the body, or are there many? It's really good questions he come out, this boy. So house has can be many people in there. Also can be one person, can be many people. Same, the body can have many minds or only one mind. He asked questions. If there are many, how do they live together? Whereas to whether there is only one mind in the body or many, you had better find that out by yourself. So Milarepa give answer that you have to find yourself. There have many minds or only one mind. And this teaching is really good for searching the mind. It's part of this teaching is before preliminary for the Mahamudra. So meditators usually, have to follow by this way when we meditate. Because Milarepa teaching is way of life. What we really need experience by own experience teachings. So when we meditate, we have to find this way to look to our mind. My Yaminka teaching is really hard for just ordinary people. Logic investigating is very hard, followed by the scientist way. So this is a yogi's way to looking to the investigating the mind. Then reward one, I will try. So he said he's going to try. At this point, the boy took their leave and went home. So this both went to home. Next morning, the young boy returned and said to Milarepa. So of course, the older one not coming back because he don't have connections. Younger one, he has connections, he has these questions. So he wrapping his karma, he asked question Milarepa again. And Milarepa giving answer, so now he search his mind, he come back again. Next morning, the young boy returned and said to Milarepa, "Dear Lama, last night I tried to find out what my mind is and how it works." So he went to home and he really searched his mind. Observe it carefully and find that I have only one mind. He correct, he found only one mind. In this, our body cannot have 6 mind. Our house has one crazy monkey. We have 6 windows. Okay, 6 windows. So the crazy monkey is so fast. That's why it looks like 6 monkey able to 6 windows. Truly only one monkey there in the house. So we have only one mind. So this guy, he found correct. Only one mind. Even though one wants to, one cannot care this mind. So even though one wants to, this only one mind always wanting. One cannot care this mind. We cannot care that mind. He said, that's true, right? No one can care that mind. So however much one wish to dismiss it, however much one wishes to dismiss it, what means dismiss it is?
Dismiss, just ignore, say, oh, it's nothing.
Mm.
I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
Dismiss it, yeah.
Dismiss.
It will not go away. So still not go away. Even you don't want to dealing with the mind, but then no go away. That is exactly we have this problem. Especially when you meditate, you have this experience. If one try to catch it, okay, it's good, right? It cannot be grasped, so you cannot hold that, right? You try to catch, but you cannot hold because it's no physical form. Nor can it be held by pressing it.
Pressing.
Yeah, okay, so you cannot press and down, right?
Yeah.
Hold something. Not possible. So he really did try. This boy, amazing. Also, he explained to Milarepa, we have this experience, but we cannot explain to the someone, to this way, to present to, right?
Yeah.
Very hard. This boy is very sharp. If you want it to remain, it will not stay, right? If you want to be your mind, be with you, but not stay. It's go all over the place. Go past, go future, not be present. If you release it, it will not go. See, if you release, let go, that don't go again. It's whatever you want, that don't do. What you don't want, that do that. This mind. So you want to let go away, they don't want to go. If you want to be there, they don't want to be there. So you want to hold, you cannot hold. And you don't want, they want. You don't want, then they want. You want something they don't want. So that's always opposite. You try to gather it cannot be speak up. So you cannot speak up. You try to see it cannot be seen. Then your eye try to see, where is he? She, like you try to see your mind, cannot see. You try to understand it cannot be known. So you want to know who is this, you cannot know. If you don't want to know, they want to know. If you don't want know, they want to know. You wanted to know, they cannot know. It will not know. Try to understand it cannot be known. If you think it is in existing entity and caused it off.
Throw it away. Cast it off.
If you want to, if you think it is, if you want it to remain. Oh no, we are here.
Yeah, if you think it is an existing entity and
entity.
cast it off, like when you throw something away,
Go away. You
it will
cannot.
not leave. Yeah. You think you could throw it away, but it's not gonna.
No go away. It will not leave you. If you think that it is non-existent, you fear it is running on. It is something eliminating, aware, wide, awake, yet incomprehensible.
Not able to understand.
Not able to understand, right? It's really hard. So that is exactly our mind. In short, right?
In short.
Short, it is
Short is not long.
No long, as a short.
Small, yeah.
It is harder to say what the mind really is. Please be kind enough to explain the meaning of the mind. I love this boy. He's amazing, yeah. So he really helped us. This boy, extremely. Actually, Milarepa's blessing, I'm sure he don't have this ability to ask these questions to Milarepa, but due to Milarepa's blessing, he has this ability to ask this question, because all this congregation, whatever happening in the Milarepa's journey, is his blessing, and the congregation is happening. That is for us learning, our path. So that is up for instruction for us, giving instructions, teachings. So now so he please be kind enough to explain the meaning of the mind. So in response, Milarepa's song. So now he responding to the song of realization. Okay, so my job is done. And now here has two boys again.
Two shepherds.
Two shepherds. You going to share together or separate?
We'll share together.
Come here. You two are very popular here recording.
Kippo's on fire.
Yeah, Gimmel's really like a Dharma comedy club.
They're already tired with me not recording.
Yeah.
So you come recording. They're reading your songs. They try to finish my teaching.
That's how they cut you off.
They're so desire and your song coming.
Yeah, to make wealth that will do no one no good. Yeah.
What are you feeling, Nick?
Just whatever. Anything. Feeling everything.
Listen to me, shepherd of sheep, by merely hearing about sugar's taste, sweetness can't be known, although one's mind may understand what sweetness is. It can't be experienced directly. Only the tongue can know it, in the same way one that cannot really see the full nature of mind, though we may have a glimpse of it. It has been pointed out by others. It's been pointed out by others. Yeah. Though we may have a glimpse of it, been pointed out by others. If one relies not on this glimpse, but continue searching for the nature of mind, in the air, one will see it fully, dear shepherd. In this way, you should observe your mind, and in the end, you will see it fully, dear shepherd. In this way, you should observe your mind, and in the end, see it fully, and in the end, you should observe your mind, and in the end, you should sit, oh, fully, and in this way, you should observe you're mine. We'll sing it again. And in the end, you will see it, oh, so fully. And in this way, you should observe you're mine. Oh, tell me about it. And in the end, you should see it, oh, so fully. And in this way, you should observe you're mine. You're mine. You're mine. You're mine. You're crazy monkey mind.
Mine for sure.
Good. We have a kind of Milarepa here today. Two naked guys. Long hair. Where's Milarepa? Very similar ways here. Sleep in the helmet, right? What is called this helmet? Sleep.
Oh, my hammock. Oh,
Ha-
well, that's
ham-
my hammock.
Yeah, sleep in the helmet. Wonderful. Okay, so the boy then said, in that case, please give me the pointing out instructions. So it's really this boy is asked questions. And he really also investigating. And this evening, I will look into it. Okay, so he said he's going to look it evening. So Milarepa, I don't know what he says. We have to go to this song, right? Listen to Dare to Me. Dear Shepherd, the protector of sheep, by merely hearing about the sugar's taste, that is, sweetness cannot be experienced. So sugar taste cannot experience, someone never eat, yeah? Although one's mind may understand what sweetness is. What is the idols?
It's though, like you taught yesterday about how you can't candy. You
Oh,
can't
candy.
know it unless you have it. Just in the
Yes.
same way,
Cannot
though
understand.
you can, you
Cannot
you may
explain.
understand sweetness.
Yeah.
You can't if you don't
What
have a
is
direct
sweetness?
experience. Sweetness is sugar,
Ah.
the sweet, like a sweet taste in your mouth.
It's directly.
Directly.
Only the tongue can know it. In the same way, one cannot see in for the nature of mind. Someone cannot see, though he may have a glimpse of it, if it has been pointed out by others. See, some teachers introducing nature mind, so can be see. If one realize not on this one glimpse, but continue searching for the nature of mind, he will see it fully in the end. So someone can introduce nature mind, you can see some glimpse of mind, but not always there. So the point Milarepa said, we have to practice continually, and then you realize he will see it fully in the end. Dear Schiffer, in this way, you should observe your mind. It's really good answer Milarepa giving to him. Of course, the Milarepa no questions, but this boy has a really good ask questions. Then he went back to his instruction, and this evening I will look into it. I shall return tomorrow and tell you the result. So he said, I'm going to talk tomorrow. Milarepa replied, very well, it's great. When you get home, try to find out the color of the mind. Is it white, red, or white? What is its shape? Is it oblong?
Oblong. Is
Oblong.
like a certain shape.
I see.
Like long. You describe oblong.
Round or white. Also try to locate it where in your body it is diverse. So where is mind is diverse within your body. The next morning, It's great. So next morning, when the sun rose, the shepherd devoured the sheep before him and come to Milarepa, who asked, "Did you try last night to find out what the mine is like?" The boy replied, "Yes, I did." "What does it look like?" It's really good, the boy doing, And where it is a, what is limpid or?
It like not limpid is like not active. Limpid
Yeah.
is like a little bit depressed, like not quite
Lucid,
lucid,
Clear.
clear. Lucid is clear.
uh,
Clear.
Moving.
specifically for the mind.
moving, unpredictable, unpredictable.
Can't know what it's going to do. Can't
Yeah,
predict. Don't know.
your
what-
mind is predictable or unpredictable.
Crazy monkey, unpredictable.
I ask you questions, everyone. Unpredictable, yes? Okay. So then we need this teaching. Everyone say unpredictable. And
Graspable.
ungraspable.
You can't
Yeah.
find it.
Can't grab the
You can't
monkey.
grab
It has no color or shape. Your mind has a color or shapes? No? Okay. When it associated with the eyes, it sees. When with the ear, it hears. When with the nose, it smells. When with the tongue, it tastes and talks. And when with the feet, it walks. Wow. I think this is really good explain. So minds be with your eye, then you see. If your mind is not with the eye, then you cannot see. Your mind is not with the ears, you cannot hear because you something like your fixation, some object mind is focus that you're talking with someone, you cannot hear other songs. So he explained really great. So minds with the feet, then it walks. If the body is agitated,
It's like annoyed or irritated or upset in some way.
the mind too is tired,
Stirred.
stirred.
So it's like when you put a spoon in a
Mm.
cup of liquid, and you move everything around.
Yes,
To make the honey dissolve in it.
I see. Stirred. Normally, the mind directs the body. So usually, mind direction the body. That's right, yeah. Mind gives directions our body what body have to do. So your body have to hear the song. Mind be with your ear. Mind wanted to see. So mind be with your eye. Mind wanted to you walk. Mind be with your legs. So it's mind really is give it this start or stretch. When the body is in good condition, the mind can command, right?
Where Campo?
In this
Command.
Command.
Like give direction.
command, it where
It at will.
it where, but when the body become old, what is
Where you
this?
decayed. So when it starts to break down, decay is like when
Decayed.
the body starts to break down.
Or
Starts to die.
Or bereft.
so the kind of mind doesn't like a body become
Yeah. So it says
giving up, right?
when the body is in good condition, the mind can command it at will. So it can tell the body when the mind is in good condition, it can tell the mind can tell the body what to do. But when it becomes old and it starts to break down or things are lost, the mind will leave it behind. So the
Yeah.
mind and the body start to separate without a thought.
Yeah,
And that's where you are.
become die.
Yeah. It starts to separate.
Very
you guys.
fit.
Yeah.
The mind will leave it behind without a thought. As one throws away a stone after cleansing oneself.
Cleaning.
So that means it's a
So as soon as the body stops being useful, the mind starts to disregard it and leave the body, and it's
Not clinging to the
yeah, it's
body.
like it starts to go away to look for the next body.
Wow, that's right. Yeah, truth. So that's happening.
Yeah.
When we die, mind doesn't care about the dead body, but we care about the dead body, but actually the person's mind doesn't care. So we are ignorant. Then we all taking care of the body. Actually the person is not the body, the person is mind. Mind is already gone. If you really wanted to take care of the person, when they're alive, you have to take care. When they're dead, after taking care body, it's no benefit. People buy millions, I don't know, but thousands of dollars box, put the body, so much flowers, then buy the land where the bury. It's always for dealing with the body, but nothing benefit. The person's mind is not there. So that means we are so ignorant. We wanted to take care of the person. We want to take care of our parents during their life. Then if you want to take care of the person that die after, don't think about the body, what's going on. Do practice, So then that's really taking care of our loved ones. The mind is very realistic and adaptable. So mind knows what they have to do, right? So body is innocent, actually. The mind want body is mind. Our mind use this body, but mind doesn't need, just throw away. Okay. So the mind throw away body, then relative is family taking care of that. The person is not there. Actually, mind is no good friend. That's why we have to subdue this the crazy mind. They want our mind use us. They don't want, they throw us. Okay, if you think about your is a body, your body, mind is not good for you. If you are the thing about your mind, then body is not important. Because the body is just same as the boat. So we are same as a passenger. Passenger have to use the boats, have to take care, maintain a boat, but cannot stuck with the boats. Fixation to the boats. Boats you don't have to carry in the shoulder. You just have to leave some when you're ready to leave. On the other hand, the body does not remain quick or submissive. Submissive. Body didn't stay one place, right?
It's like, it doesn't, no, it's the body doesn't, submissive is like, it doesn't, if you're the boss, I'm submissive. Oh, I'll let
Yes.
you do what you want,
Oh, I see.
Submit. It submits.
And the body does not remain quick or submissive.
Yeah.
But frequently gives trouble, gives trouble to the mind. These two is fighting, Mind and the body is fighting all the time. Body also give trouble for the mind because we get pain and sick, lose balance. So it causes the suffering and the pain enter the mind. Mind loses its self-control. So until become body is separate from the mind, the body gives so much hardship for the mind. Then that's why. So we have to take care of this body. Then we need food, we need clothes, we need house, we need a car, transportations, everything for serving for body. The mind is serving for body. At night in the states of sleep, the mind goes away. See, when your body goes sleep, mind go away from the body. It is indeed very busy and hard working. So mind is working so hard the whole night because follow the dreaming all the time. Same as the daytime, nighttime also mind is working. it is clear to me that all my suffering are caused by it the mind. So he's very see clearly, all suffering is causes mind. Mind is created this everything. Because mind need body, then this didn't go along together, they always fighting. It's suffering. Then bodies go for sleep and the mind doesn't stay there, go all over the place, work so hard the whole night. So the point, all the suffering is created by mind. What he says is true. Yes, right? It's true. Okay, so then next thing. The Gypsy Din song for this guy. I think this is the last song. And we're going to finish it. Time is finished. Okay, so ready to sing?
Sing this and then go.
Sing this song, boys. Yogi's here.
Sounds like that's the part, right? Sounds
Yeah,
like still going.
they're still going, yeah.
Listen to me, young shepherd. The body between conscious and unconscious state. While the mind is crucial and decisive factor, he who feels suffering in the lower realm is the prisoner of samsara. Yet it's the mind that can free you from samsara. Surely you want to reach the other shore. Surely you long for the city of well-being and liberation. If you desire to go, dear child, I can show the way to you and give you the instructions. Surely you want to reach the shore. Surely you long to reach the shore. Surely you long for the city of well-being and liberation, dear child, I can show you. Surely you want to reach the other shore. Surely you long for the city of well-being and liberation, oh dear child, I can show, oh I can show.
Let's do one more time.
Yeah.
Surely.
Surely you want to reach the shore. Surely you long for the city of well-being and liberation, can show. I 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 can show.
Finish? Finish. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. So we finished there today and going to do the dedication. First, we're going to finish Milarepa's prayer. Guru Yoga. Om Ai Guru Hasam Benza Hong. Om Ai Guru Hasam Benza Hong. Om Ai Guru Hasam Benza Hong. The enlightened body of the Gypsy Jepadorje, and my mind makes without duality beyond all elaborations. Like water bubbles dissolve into water, evenly rest in the state without concepts. Gypsy Jepadorje ko ransen te dai nimi di Chala Chavara Dambadar Me Me Ngang De Nyambar Yo. By this virtue may I safely accomplish the Mahamudra. May I establish all wandering beings without exception upon that ground. Gewan de ye nyorde da sajai chembo drup jorne drowa che chang male pa de ye salango barisho. Lord Malala Feng Varjara to you I pray. Lord Malala Feng Varjara to you I pray. Jemalai je boy dorjela. Sorwande so Jemalai je boy dorjela. Sorwande so. Dedication. Dorjen Chang Telopa Naropa Marpa Milarepa Dharma Lord Gambopa Pamotuba Lord Digompa. Please bestow upon us most auspicious blessed of all Kaju Lamas. By this virtue may I achieve omniscience by defeating all enemies confusion. May all who traverse on the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death cross the ocean of samsara. Buddhist the excellent precious mind, where it is humble may it arise, where it is born may it not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. I pray the Lama may have a good health. I pray the Lama may have a long life. I pray that your Dharma activities suffer far and wide. I pray that I may not be separate from you. As Manjushri Devero realized ultimate state and as did Samantha Bada, I will follow in the path and fully dedicate all the merit for all sentient beings. By the blessing of the Buddha who attained the three kayas, by the blessing of the true of unchanging Dharma as such, by the blessing of the indivisible Sangha order, may the Mary Ashe bear fruit. By the virtue collected in 3 times, by my 7 all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the inner rule of virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfect, complete, precious enlightenment. May the teachings of great Gompa Ranashiri, who is omniscient Lord of Dharma, master of interdependence, continue to increase through study, practice, contemplation, and meditation. Enter into the samsara. Om Mani Padme 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 Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Thanks everyone. Thanks yogis here. Long hair, neck, ornaments. So many Rechongpa's quality they has. Auto level. Inner level we don't know.
Thank you, Kim.
Auto level, yes.
Thank you, organizers.
Tomorrow, I mean the next week is we have a Pema Sambhava's teaching and practice Saturday, Sunday. Ngendo is yesterday finished. So next Saturday is Pema Sambhava. Sunday also Pema Sambhava. So Milarepa is following Sunday, not coming one. Okay, so see you tomorrow.
We love you. Thank you, singers. Thank you, Temple. Thank you, Penny. Thank you, singers. Thank you, Virginia. Thank you so much. Thank you, Temple.
Thank you.
Ciao.